What's up, guys? Welcome back. Glad you're here. On today's episode, we got a very good one ready for you. That's right off the presses, we're going to be looking at the newest deck by Daniel Schneider. That's right, in Black Roses playing cards, the Altrosa deck. That's right, the newest in the Black Roses series. So, buckle in your seatbelts, because we're going there. Let's go. The Black Roses Altrosa, that's right, the 5th addition to the Black Roses collection. This is the newest deck by Daniel Schneider in Black Roses playing cards. Although this deck might look at first glance like the others, well, I promise you it's not, because not one deck in this entire collection is the same. The Altrosa, or Dusky Pink colorway, this time around on the Black Roses 5th editions, is very beautiful, subtle, yet makes a statement at the same time. It's going to feature the same front tuck box design that we're all used to, with the Black Roses emblem enlarged in the front. The left side of the tuck is going to say Black Roses playing cards, and it's going to have the logo in the center. The right is going to say Black Roses Altrosa with the logo. The bottom of the tuck is going to feature some ad copy about Black Roses and the logo on the right side. The back design of the tuck box is the back design of the deck, which we'll get into momentarily. The top of the tuck box is going to have no tuck seal, just like all of the decks in the series, alongside the white limited edition gold. That was the only one that ever did have a tuck seal. And it's going to say Black Roses up top there, and it's of course going to have Daniel's signature there on the inner flap, and that is all I can say about the tuck box. The back design of this deck is still that same minimalistic look that we all know and love from Daniel, as well as the series. As you're going to see, we still have that beautiful script and kind of leaf and flower work with the roses in each corner. And unlike the red roses, which was the last of the edition, where you had the hearts, now is back to being the club there on the upper parts in the center, by the stems and leaves and things like that. And of course, it's going to feature the logo there in the center, and it's going to have a nice medium size border. Alright, so this deck does come printed by the United States Playing Card Company on their crushed Premium B stock. That's right, it does have a traditional cut and an air cushion emboss, and this time around it is a limited edition run of only 2,900 decks. Alright, so this time around, you're gonna get some extra cards that are, well, not really like the others in this series either. The first one you're going to receive is the blue card there. I just showed that this card is double-sided. That's right, it's a double backer, but one side is pink, like the original back sides that you're going to see of the deck. And the other one is this very nice kind of royal blue color that I'm guessing is a little hint and nod of what the next deck in the series might just be. The next card you're going to receive is going to be this really cool Zero of Diamonds Gaff card. That's right, it's going to be blank besides the pips and indices there in the corners coinciding. And that's cool for a lot of different effects. The last two cards you're going to receive, of course, are the beautiful and nice minimalistic jokers, that's right, that we all know, which are the Black Roses logo, missing the circles that go around it. That's right, this time around it's going to be the black petals with the pink stems and leaves. Alright, so the pips and indices in this deck are pretty much standard, at least for the pips and indices themselves, but the color is a little different. That's right, upon closer inspection, you're going to see that the hearts and diamonds are that same really nice dusky pink color that is on the back and tuck box. And then you're also going to see upon looking that the clubs and spades are not exactly a true black. That's right, when you look at it, you're going to see that it's a little bit of a faded grayish kind of black color, almost charcoal. And that's it for the cards. As far as the courts, they're going to look very familiar, not even just the beautiful Queen of Clubs, but pretty much all of these have made an appearance at one time or another in the series or any of Daniel's decks for that matter. You're also going to see that the yellows, blues, and blacks have been totally stripped apart and added in with that nice dusky pink color. You're going to see the Jack of Diamonds is the updated version of Chris Orbit Brown of the Orbit Deck's court cards, sporting a really cool mustache and facial hair. You're going to see Farid, the Magician, that's right, on the King of Hearts, using that nail gun, and I'll link that appearance below. You guys can check that out. Very cool. And also, last but not least, Mr. Daniel Schneider, the King of Diamonds. The aces are still your standard as well until we get over to the awesome aces. That's right, just to give you an example of some changes here, you're going to see the V1 Ace of Spades, the Immigrants there. You're going to see the red roses, and of course the limited edition white golds. But Daniel decided to go and change it all up. That's right. This time around, he decided to make the same color of the back as the color for the enlarged pip. Also, he did the same for the stem and the flowers there on the rose. And it's going to say Black Roses Playing Cards, Altrosa Edition, 1902. Alright, so the moment you all been waiting for, what do I give this deck? I give it a 5 out of 5. And before you, I already know what you're thinking. That's right, you're gonna say it. Derek, Daniel's your best friend. It's your brother. Listen. Honestly, and I'm gonna tell you a quick thing, right? Quick little background about this deck, alright? This deck, yes, I give it a 5 out of 5, but when I first heard about this deck, Daniel mentioned it. He showed me a couple, little sneak previews and things about it, and he said, this is what I'm doing. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen it, I wasn't really too enthusiastic about it. I was kind of on the fence, I was kind of like, oh, of course I'm gonna support it. Not only is that my friend, but it's my favorite series of all time, playing card-wise. The Black Roses series is my ultimate series. So, of course, when I seen it, I was like, yeah, of course. I bought the limited edition, 4-deck box and everything. Cool. But let me just tell you, and this is my lips to God's ears, when he sent me a couple decks for review and to check out early while I was waiting on the boxes. And I got this deck in my hand, and the minute that initial spread changed everything. It literally changed. I don't know how to explain it. it immediately made everything good again. You know how like when you're a kid and you get hurt, right? And the kids, a kid in the neighborhood, like the big kids are like, oh, it's okay, man. And you don't care, you don't want to hear it. But then you get that hug from your mom and she's cleaning up your wound and everything feels good, right? Everything feels okay again. It's kind of like that, but with the deck cards. By not somebody that's not your mom. You got what you did. Anyway, so what I'm saying is I get it, right? Not so much so anymore or at all is there many pink decks that really catch my eye, right? Decks like the Wild Boar deck by Bill Davis, the Pink Rounders by Daniel Madison, as well as the Pink Madison and Slight Club edition. Those are really the only three exceptions, not the rule, right? This is kind of the rule. I mean, honestly, it's not your typical pink. It's that dusky pink, right? Hence the name Altrosa. And it's just beautiful, man. The uses of that pink hue with the reds and everything. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's all I can say. Get yourself a couple. Trust me, you will not regret it. So if you're on the fence, go ahead and get them while you can. So, tell me. So, like I said, I'll link everything down below where you guys can go and check these out. You can get them at your favorite Murphy's Magic retailer and anywhere that Murphy's Magic supplies are sold. And you can also get them on Daniel's website. That's right, that's gonna be blackroses.cards. Like I said, I'll leave it all down below. This is a limited edition run of only 2,900 decks. And trust me, they're gonna go fast. So, as always, I do want to thank Daniel for sending these decks out to allow me to do the review for you. And if you enjoyed this review, you know what to do. Uppercut that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you beautiful people, that's right, on the next one.